Students of class 10th, today I am going to teach you a short story. The title of the short story is A Midsummer Night Visitor. It has been written by Robert Arthur. He is one of the greatest writers in the annals of English history of literature. He has written many short stories. Most of the short stories are based on mysterious stories. This story is one of them. He was born in Philippines. Before telling something regarding this short story, I do want to tell short story is one of the important parts of literature. Literature is the mirror of the society. Literature plays a very vital role to make difference between right and wrong. Literature shows us the right path. Literature always tells us. Literature also shows us to leave the wrong path and adopt the right path. It is the main function of literature. In this short story, there are three main characters. Every character plays an important role. The writer, whose name is Robert Arthur, he has drawn our attention towards knowledge, wisdom, etiquette, and way of understandability. These all things must be applied in life before doing anything. It means the sense of observation must be applied before doing anything. And we should always develop our concept. What is the difference between right and wrong? We should always try our best to follow the path of right and to leave the path of wrong. It is the main function of short story, and short story always show us that we have to adopt knowledge for doing the right thing in our life. In this short story, there is a character whose name is Audible. He is doing the work of secret agent. No doubt, he is a man of wit. He is a man of knowledge. He is a man of doing work. He was living in France. He was living in a hotel. And he was living in the 6th floor of the hotel. That very hostel was living. He was in need of a paper. He wanted to get the paper. For that purpose, he was there. And he was spending his time in that very hotel. Whenever he came to the hotel, there was another man whose name is Forward. He is one of the writers. He is the writer of romantic attitude. It is well-known fact that those who are the men of romantic attitude, they consider that life is to live in an easy way, in a way of lavish luxury. Romanticism always shows light path that is completely different from the real path of life. Reality is reality. Romanticism is romanticism. Romanticism cannot be compared to reality, and reality cannot be compared to romanticism. And that very writer, whose name is Forward, he was also the writer of romanticism. He used to spend his time in the affairs of romanticism. It was his attitude. The man who was Forward, he was living in the hotel of the 6th floor. He went to the hotel. He went with Forward, and whenever he reached the hotel, he found in the hotel that there was another man who was standing in his room. The man who was standing in his room was Max. He was an intruder. He entered the hotel by using the master key. He was a spy. He was doing the work of a spy. That very man whose name was Max. He was a man of brilliant nature. He was a man of stubborn nature. He had overconfidence. He had pistol in his hand, and he believed in power of pistol. It was his bad habits. It was his wrong habits. It was his habit that made him a wrong man in his life. and he was in always overconfidence. And those who are in overconfidence in life, they meet decay and destruction, and this type of thing happens with that very Max. When you have that very man whose name was Audible reached in the room, he found that man with a pistol in his hand was standing there. That man told him that he was in need of a paper. He wanted to get a paper. Follower was also there. He became afraid of to see that very Max. But that very Audible was in confident. He was calm and composed. He was a fatty man. He was a man of shy nature. He was not speaking anything. He was listening to what was being told by that very Max. I have already discussed, man was a man of overconfidence. It means Max was a man of overconfidence. I have already told different that overconfidence is the food of wisdom. Anyone who lives in the world of overconfidence has to go through the wrong days in life, and sometimes they meet decay and destruction in life. Anyone who had overconfidence in his life. That very man told him that he had come for paper. He wanted to get paper by hook and crook. He did not have much time. Thereafter, that very man whose name was Audible, he made a story by doing the work of convincing that very man whose name was Max. He told Max that once there was a time, there was another apartment which was closely related to this hotel, and there was also a very big apartment near it. It was told by that very man. Thereafter he told there was an attic, there was porch just beside this hotel. It was told by that very Audible to Max. Whenever it was told that there was an attic, there was another veranda, there was another porch, it was listened to by that very Max. In the meantime, it was found that someone was knocking at the door. When it was heard by that very Max, he wanted to know who was knocking at the door. It was told by Audible that police had come. Whenever he heard the name of the police, that he wanted to hide himself. He wanted to run away from there. Thereafter, it was known to him just beside the window there was porch, and through that porch there was the way of the another apartment. That is why that very man whose name was Max, he jumped through the window. As soon as he jumped through the window, there was no porch. He fell down on the ground, and in this way he was killed by that very Audible. It was his presence of mind. It was his IQ. That on the basis of IQ, that Max was killed by that very Audible. Really, when he came to hotel, when that very Max was seen by Audible, at that time it was considered by that very Audible that man whose name was Max was a man of overconfidence. He had believed in his power of pistol. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to take the paper by hook and crook. And in the meantime, he thought upon a plan on the basis of his wisdom, on the basis of his knowledge, on the basis of his discreet. And he applied his wisdom. He told him regarding the context of that very attic and porch, that very veranda, and that was related to another apartment. Thereafter, he wanted to go through that very porch. Whenever that very Max heard the police had come there, really he jumped, and after jumping he fell down on the ground and he met to death. Really, I want to tell you that nothing can be done without proper evaluation. This is the age of science, this is the age of knowledge, and nothing work should be done without proper acquaintance. No work should be done without proper knowledge. If anyone wants to do any work, before doing the work, it is essential for man to know about that very work, about that very theme, about that very function. Thereafter decision can be taken. Thereafter work can be done. I have already taught that man whose name was Audubon. He was a man of wit, he was a man of knowledge, he was a man of understandability, he was a man of real approach. He wanted to apply his knowledge at the right time, and whenever that very man met him in the hotel, sixth floor of that very hotel, at that time, Max was in hurry. He was with his pistol. He had arrogancy of his pistol. He wanted to show the strength of pistol. That very time, Audible did not mind at all. He was calm and composed. He wanted to show what his knowledge was, what his wisdom was. And in this way, that very Audible became very angry. He became angry with the management of the hotel as the work was not going on in a proper way by the management of the hotel. Really, it was the diversion of the mind of that very Max. When the mind of that very Max was diverted, he considered that his work was to be done. And whenever he demanded for the paper, he told that paper would be given. Wait. But in the meantime, someone started knocking at the door. It was told by Audible that they were police. In the meantime, that very Max wanted to run away from there, and in course of running, he opened the window and wanted to go to the porch. Instead of going to the porch, on the attic, he fell down on the ground. Really, it was the presence of mind shown by that very Audible to kill that very Max. And in this way, Max died. He met death. It was his ignorance. It was the result of his overconfidence. It was the result of his stubborn nature. It was the consequence of his unusual thought, unusual belief, unusual activity in a sense of hurry. Really, that very Fowler, who was a writer, romantic-minded, wanted to know about that very Max. It was told by Audible that Max was not going to come. In this way, we come to the conclusion that this story suggests us to be conscious, to be cautious, to be careful, and always try our best to apply our mind for the sense of the right purpose. Always try to think whether the thing that is going to be done is right and wrong. This story also suggests that it is the duty of the man, it is the duty of anyone, that anyone must know how to make difference between right and wrong. And the more important suggestion, lesson of this story is this, that we should be always active, we should be always careful, we should be always mindful, we should not lose our patience even in adverse condition. Adversity makes test friends. The thing that I want to tell you, prosperity makes friends and adversity tests friends. So during the period of the adversity, we should live calm and quiet. We should try to think upon anything in a right way, in a way that must be appreciable, in a way that must be paid by our society in a right way. Thereafter, I have taught this story. The title of this story is In Midsummer Feast, and it has been written by Roman Arthur. I have told with all these characters. Every character has significance of his own. this character has shown his wisdom, this character has shown his wit, this character has shown his knowledge, this character has shown his presence of mind, and above all, this character has played an important role in this short story. He was living in the hotel, but he had presence of mind that was being shown by him even in that very hotel. He was living on the 6th floor of the hotel. Really, the room where he was living was not a proper room, that was an improper room. In spite of this, he was living their life. He was thinking in a right way. That very Max, who had completely believed in his pistol, he had a stubborn nature, he was a man of virulent nature, he had overconfidence of his pistol. It means he knew how to use the power in a wrong way. That was a spy. He did not know how to serve the purpose. He only knew how to spoil the purpose, how to spoil the work. He was always in a hurry. And whenever he went there, he told that he had applied the master key to come to the room. It was his nature, it was his disposition. They know the character, follower, he is a writer. He is a writer of romantic attitude. He used to spend his time in romantic activities. And whenever he found that Max and Audible were talking to each other at that time, he was in a nervous mood. He wanted to know what was going to be happening, and in the meantime, when he found that everything had gone in favor of that very Audible, thereafter he came to learn the knowledge of that very Audible, the IQ power, the intelligence power of that very Audible. Really, this story suggests us to be right, to be virtuous, to be active, to be conscious, to be cautious, and more than all these things, we must try to know ins and out before doing anything. We must observe anything before doing anything. Thereafter, we should come to the decision. This is the main suggestion of this story that has been delivered by me. Dear students of class 10th, I have told the summary. You have to go through the video. After going through the video, you have to go through the test, because textual studies are important for you, and you have to learn the words. Those words that are related to this chapter. Chapter means a midnight visitor, and thereafter you have to learn the contextual study. It will be very, very helpful for you. I have taught this story. You have to come to conclusion, to write question answers. Suppose that write the character of Audible, write the character of Max, write the character of follower, write the presence of mind of the Audible, write how the man who believed in power, the man who uses power in a wrong way meets decay and destruction. These are the questions which may be asked, which may be learned by you, how to use in your own words, how to write in your own answers. It must be your work. It must be done by you. The third character is follower. He is a writer. He is a writer of romantic attitude, and how the man who believes in romanticism never does the work of right purpose, never does the work of real purpose. In this way, that you have to learn how to write even the summary of that very chapter, A Midsummer Night Dream, in your own language. As you know very well that it is told candidates are required to give their answer in own language, in own words, as far as practicable. So this story that is known as A Midsummer Night Visitor must be written by you in your own words. Thank you, my dear students of class 10th. I have taught you A Midnight Visitor. Thank you.